Here we go. First ball.
Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. What a shot. You hit that one hard, no need to run.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Cuts that off well in the infield.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Rolled the wrists over nicely, down towards fine. Fielder needs to put their skates on to catch it.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away.
Having been hit for consecutive boundaries, really interested to see how they can bounce back with the next ball. Can't get that outside the ring field. Over, India, 12 for none.
1 gone and an excellent start to this power play.
Shah, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. Kishan, there's plenty from these bowlers.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant and that stayed hit. Fantastic.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Perfectly timed.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point chasing that.
Well, what else do they have in their bag of tricks? Just not much seems to be working at the moment. Oh, nice shot.
Good return back from the deep.
Finds the fielder with that shot. That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. I can just stand and admire that shot.
Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the Capitals stick with them.
Well, couldn't have asked for a better start to the power play and the run chase. Exactly what they needed.
He was quick onto that in the infield. shot. Should be runs here. Straight to the fielder. Just drifting onto the legs and driven away. Lovely shot. The end of a very tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be that easy out there at the moment. Good pressure being exerted.
So at the midpoint of the power play, they're going at an excellent rate, just ahead of the required rate so far.
The new bowler is coming into the attack. Square cut, finds point, no run. Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is focus on getting the next delivery right. Huge edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Power and precision in that shot.
Now that's a difficult shot to get right. Straight back at the bowler with a lot of pace, and the covering fielder had no chance.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, just might get that wicket. Doesn't beat the infield. 8 runs added in that over. India 40 for none.
4 gone, and we've seen some excellent power and timing this power play, but they're going to need plenty more of it.
Nicked it. Fantastic pull shot. Rode the bounce and got inside the line. Onto that early. That could be 4.
A strong area for them, lifted it up and over towards the rope.
Disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes though, just got to accept it and move on. Good shot, a beauty. That's a boundary save for sure. There'll be runs here. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. 7 runs added in that over. India are 47 for none.
5 down. They're wandering around the 8 to 10 and over mark, and that's all they need.
On the back foot, and that's gone high in the air, and that'll be 4. Great shot.
That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter, and a great shot off the back foot.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
That's a brilliantly timed shot off the back foot. It just flew to the boundary for 6.
The crowd are really getting quite raucous. It's going to be difficult to focus down in the middle with this amount of noise. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Well played. Could be a quick single. Oh no, what a chance. That's going to race to the boundary. That's the over. India, 2 for none.
1 over left in the power play, and it's been a very good one. Runs, boundaries are plenty, keeping them steadfast with the required rate.
Shah coming back into the attack. They'll be wanting to improve their figures a bit. Quick wicket, work nicely. Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Couldn't get it through the field. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Over. India 70 for none.
At the moment, they've got a chance in these next few overs to shift momentum. If these two stay in and keep up this shot making.
Ahmed, the spinner, coming into the attack. Nicely played. Runs one. Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd. Ahmed recovers well in that over. Gets back on track with an economical over.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Straight through them. Batter was late on that one.
Vermar, the left-handed batter, taking guard. They want a solid start.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot.
That shot allows them to get off the mark.
Pulled away nicely past square leg. Just the one. Great shot. At least one on offer. Incredible. What a grab.
Yadav, the new batter in, but won't be facing just yet. He's got their tail up.
Massive outside edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but we've just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Lovely shot off the front foot. Deep extra cover has some work to do.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Super batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure right on the bowler. They've got to respond. Shot, should be runs here. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. Yadav ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry. Some serious questions need to be asked after another poor over. First, how to stop the rot, and secondly, do you use someone else?
Some good work after the power play. Run rate required hasn't pushed up too high.
Cracking shot. Went on the ball and hit strongly through the line. 4 more.
Got onto that so early. Cut shots in front of square. Teased the field all the way to the boundary.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. Nicely played. Runs 1. Good shot. A beauty. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Great fielding there. Very accurate long distance throw. Ali showed some great skill there, saved a potential boundary. That's the over, and a poor one at that. Nothing you can really say to soften the blow when you leak runs like that.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Onto that early, that could be 4.
Good return there, back from the deep. I'm surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple run.
Precision past the umpire, not likely to get cut off. finds the fielder with that shot. Great shot. At least one on offer.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Nicked it. On target there with that throw despite the distance. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Oh, that's a biggie. Oh, that is huge. All the way for a maximum. And it's gone many rows deep.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
Ali coming back into the attack. Bowling fielders look really confident. Incredible. What a grab.
Dubé, the left-hander in the middle, and looks quite relaxed out there as well. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Edged it. He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be a maximum.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Pulled away. Should just be the single with deep square leg out. End of the over, and it's a poor bowling effort. Didn't put any pressure on the batters. There's a lot to think about now.
It's been an excellent middle section of the innings. Required rate hasn't really blown out beyond 10 much these last few overs. They're in a good position.
Nicely played. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Worked away. That's a nice single. get at least one here. Well played, could be a quick single. End of the over, India are 129 for 3.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Too much room and got what it deserved. Cut away, and that's a great catch at point. What a catch.
The new man in the middle has a lovely technique and look to get into his work quickly.
The atmosphere is electric. You can really feel the buzz around the spectator areas. Oh, well, don't even bother running.
Eyes on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on length is obviously the way to go. Onto that early, that could be 4. That's a boundary save for sure.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Time, but there's a fielder out there. Azam with a fantastic bit of fielding. Great stuff.
Singh coming in, but will be starting from the non-strikers end.
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Singh taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Not waiting around.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for six.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Huge shot. It's a massive shot, just incredible.
That's the start you want. Awesome shot, and it's flown over the boundary.
Singh is starting to really get on top of this bowling. May need a few changes to halt the momentum. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. A bit of a gamble here, picked the length up early and gone after the bowler with a fantastic slog sweep. They'll get at least one here. Hit the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Got the boundary last ball, punches it into the gap to get a single. Excellent batting.
Huge edge. Nice shot. Straight back past the bowler. Great shot. 9 runs added in that over. India 158. For 5.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Square driving through the gap. Classic shot for 4.
Had a real flash at that one. Beautifully struck too.
Tough. Seen good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes though, you just got to accept it and move on. big edge. Edged, unplayable. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Oh, that is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power going forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Big edge. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Another over where runs just too easy to find. These batters are seeing the ball really well and the confidence is starting to build.
They're behind required rate late in the innings. No other choice now but to just go for it.
Usman coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far. That is quite extraordinary. Pandya, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for six.
What else do they have in their bag of tricks? Just not much seems to be working at the moment. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Singh left alone, through to the keeper.
Not too much room and got what it deserved. A nice catch, great reactions.
Patel, the left-hander out in the middle, looks keen to get going.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Well, that could be out. Out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot. Just sailed away.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
That's the end of the over. A poor one that leaves the game firmly in the batter's hands. It's not quite over yet. The bowlers need to finish the remaining overs well.
All innings they remain thereabouts with the required run rate. It was a really well-calculated innings by the batters.
Edged.
Have to go for it now.
Outrageous Nice catch. What a wicket to get.
Yadav, the lefty is at the crease, just about ready to start. He's got their tail up.
And out. 2 wickets, 2 balls. There'll be a bit of tension in the batter's pavilion right now.
Singh, the left-handed batter, taking guard. They want a solid start.
The hat-trick ball. This is the worst time to be coming out to the middle. Huge edge. It's a tough ask now. 2 maximums from the last 2 balls to bring it home. Surely it's all over. Head was completely still and they struck that hard, high and long for 6.
Just textbook. Sees the ball go shorter and gets back fast and pull that shot away for the 6.
Did they go full? Did they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be a maximum.
That's a brilliantly timed shot off the back foot. It just flew to the boundary for 6.
That's all from us in the commentary box. It's been an amazing match. Hope to see you again soon.